Awesome, you guys. Welcome to week 4 of our Diamond Push. We have a special treat for you guys tonight. Miss Sydney is on with us, and Sydney is my corporate mentor, and she's incredible. You guys, we get to work with her every week, and she just brings so much info for us and so many tips, and she pushes us, and then she also brings on, she has mentored the top coaches in this business. So she knows what works. She knows what the top coaches are doing. So we'll do like a Q&A at the end, but I wanted her to just like speak her words of wisdom to you and everything she's seen that's worked really well for coaches, some things that haven't worked, and then she's going to push you a little bit. So thank you, Sydney, for jumping on. I will pass the mic over to you.
Perfect. I am super excited to be here with you guys. I'm going to give you guys kind of my little spiel about hitting diamond. I'm going to give you, I guess, 3 tips on hitting diamond, how to make it simple, exactly what you need to do to hit diamond, and I broke it down to 3 things. And then after that, we'll just do a Q&A. So ask your questions. You can put them in the chat box. You can just take yourself off mute. And then, so let's get started. So like I said, I have kind of 3 tips. And the problem with these tips work, but the problem with them is I'm going to tell you guys these tips, and you're going to be like, okay, Sydney, I know I need to do this. But I just want to put some context behind you doing this. So tip number 1 to hit diamond. This is the one thing you have to make sure you lock in every single month in order to hit diamond, and it's hitting Success Club. Again, you're like, Sydney, I need to hit Success Club. But I want to tell you again how important it is to hit Success Club. Guys, it's 3 people. It's 3 people to help every single month. And that's really like not that many people. Like, you guys can do it. You guys have the tools. And when I think about hitting Success Club, and I've been on this story a lot lately, so if you've talked before, you might have heard me share this. But this happened like 2 months ago. I was on Instagram, and my girlfriend, one of my friends at top, like on her stories, posted, thank you, and then at the person, so-and-so, for the 12-week eating plan and the 12-week workout plan. I can't wait to get started. So I clicked on the person. I was like, ooh, maybe this is Beachbody Coach. I was so excited. They weren't. She was an online fitness coach, and she charged $900 for her 12-week eating plan and 12-week workout plan. Okay. So I was like, what the crap? Oh, and how I found out about the $900 is I was getting ready to sign up. Okay. And I work for Beachbody Corporate, and we have like Endless Shakeology and BOD. Like, we have all these great things. And here I am getting ready to sign up. So I took a step back a little bit, and I'm like, why am I going to pay this person $900? I already have it. And I'll tell you the difference between what this person do, and I see a lot of Beachbody coaches do, is they were flooding their results. Like, their Instagram page was top notch with, this is what I can provide you. This is the value. Sorry, I just want to make sure my computer's charged. This is the value that I have to offer you. Look at these before and afters. So many. I was like scrolling through these before and afters, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, where do I sign up, right? Like, I'll pay $900 to look like this person. Like, you're saying you can make me look like this? Because that's the value that they were showing that they had to offer. So I went to go sign up right before I put my credit card in, and it said, sorry, check back next month. I'm full. I only take on 25 clients a month. So this person is paying, people are paying $900, and they take on only 25 clients a month. What the heck are we doing wrong? Not that we're doing wrong, but what are we not doing? So one I said was kind of the before and after, stuff like that, providing the value. Guys, if you kind of look at to what a challenge pack is, a challenge pack is every single thing I just said that this person provides, but more. You guys have a 12-week eating plan that you can custom to each individual. Right? Those are the portion containers that you can know your calorie bracket. You can pick your foods from there. You guys have a 12-week program. Hello, put a program together, do 80-day session, do something that's 12 weeks. You guys on top of that have this meal replacement / shake / whatever you want to drink at snack that has all your vitamins and nutrients on top of it. Because on top of, this guy that was charging, or this girl that was charging the $900, like, they wanted you to go buy a protein. They wanted you to go buy all this other stuff on top of it. And this comes with it. Guys, this comes with it. Are you showing that? Are you showing I can provide a custom meal plan. I can provide you a 12-week workout program that you could do from your house. I show you that you have a shake with all your daily nutrients and vitamins, and it's going to help your digestive system, and it's going to do all this incredible things for you. Another side note, the other day, a lot of things have been happening to me lately. I was talking to my little sister on the phone one morning, and she was telling me about this shake that she makes. And she doesn't drink Shakeology. It's like just this fruit shake. And she's like, but I ordered spirulina to put in it. She's like, Sydney, I heard all about spirulina. And I'm like, no. So she's telling me all about this green stuff she puts in her thing and all this stuff that happens. So what do? I go on Amazon and I bought spirulina. And I went to work the next day, and I looked in Shakeology, and it's in Shakeology. So breaking down the ingredients, people are buying chia seeds to put in their stuff. People are buying fiber. People are buying spirulina. That's a huge thing right now. So that's the type of value I want to show you have to offer. On top of that, guys, they have you. You are the gold to everything. They have you to turn in before pictures, their after pictures. They have you to hold them accountable. They have you to check in with them every single week or day or whenever you check in with them, making sure that they're actually following the program. Guys, that is the gold piece. So if this person can do for $900 and 25 people a month, you guys can help 3 people a month with what, $180? You just got to be confident and know the value that you're adding. And when you guys are on Instagram, on social media, not just once, not twice, but I'm saying 7 days a week, I want you to show me the value you have to offer. I want to know if I clicked on, who could I pick up? Mary's page right now. If I went to Mary's Instagram page right now, I'd want to know that Mary could help me, that Mary could help me lose 10 pounds by Memorial Day weekend, because that's right around the corner, and that's something that I will want to be all fit and ready for. And so I want to know, by clicking Mary's page, would I kind of have the idea that she could give me the value and she could provide me with results. And not by scrolling down a lot too, especially with Instagram. I every 3 pictures or across every row. I think a transformation picture should be on every row. I think transformation pictures speak so much louder than words. And I read the statistic the other day, but you have about 2 seconds to catch someone's eye for someone to go to your page and scroll, or to start to even read what you're saying. So that's why it's important to have these images that are really just bringing people in, and before and after pictures are gold. And I want you to start flooding them with what you can do and what you can provide to a client. Okay? That's Success Club to me. Bringing people on. You guys can help 3 people, provide them with your eating plan, provide them with your workout, provide them with your shake, provide them with you as the golden ticket, and that's how you hit Success Club. Okay, that's the first step. Questions, concerns, thoughts? I also kind of lead this into hashtag do your crap. To hit Success Club, guys, you got to do your crap. And that's sometimes the unsexy part of Beachbody, of the adding and connecting and inviting and following up. That's where you live. If you're not following the Success Club tracker, follow it. Making sure you're getting the hashtag do your crap work in with your social media. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can I ask a quick question? You had said show transformational pictures because they speak the most. So if we're pretty new, my challengers are just finishing their 21-day fix. Some of them haven't gotten their pictures yet. Do you use just the standard Beachbody ones, or try to ask pictures from team? Where do you gain all those pictures from if you're sort of new?
Yeah, great question. I mean, definitely I would use the Beachbody champions, challenge winners, stuff like that. I'm sure Whitney has. You guys can probably use from different, programs and different team from the team. Maybe it's just a collective post in your team page. Flood me with your before and afters. Be creative. And then even with your journey right now, wherever you're at in the journey, even if you're on week 5 of your program, I want you guys to take some really, really, you start getting really good before pictures and middle pictures and after pictures, and not just from one angle, but be creative, up close of your face, up close of your legs, up close of your arms, different outfits, different locations, so that when I'm asking for this, because I'm not going to just be asking for these months, right? This is going to be the rest of your Beachbody life. You have so many pictures to go back to. It's not always just the same before picture. It's you have just your phone's just full of them. So job tomorrow for all you guys, go take some middle pictures, after pictures, wherever you're at now, because, Morning Meltdown 100's coming out and you're going to have new after ones. So I want you guys to be able to like use all the ones now. Does that make sense? Great question though. Okay. Are you guys ready for my step number 2? Okay. So once you get really, really, really good at hitting Success Club, like Success Club is happening because it needs to happen. Your next step is recruiting. Simple. Told you it's kind of boring, but you guys have to recruit to the business. Now, when I think about recruiting, I always kind of go back to before I was with Beachbody. So before I was with Beachbody, I was in the mortgage industry and I was there for about 9 years. And I got recruited over actually to Beachbody, and I never heard about the network in my life. And here I am, and like I was in my 20s. I have 2 sisters. I have a whole bunch of girlfriends, and not any of us have heard about Beachbody Network. So I started talking to all you coaches, and I started getting a lot of like, hitting Success Club is hard, and I'm inviting people, no one's saying yes, and it's hard. And a lot of people just was saying like, this is too saturated, this is too hard, like a lot of that all day long. And I was just honestly so mind blown. I'm like, you guys have this goal, like what's going on? So what I did is I went to my personal Facebook and I went back through all of my friends. I had like 1,000 friends, and I went through them all, and I'm like, there has to be a Beachbody coach in here somewhere. And I found one girl. She was also in the mortgage industry, and I was actually like pretty good friends with her, like not like best of friends, but like good acquaintances with each other. And so I reached out to her and I was like, hey, I'm like small world. I see that you're a Beachbody coach. I'm like, I work for Beachbody Corporate now. Can I ask you why you never invited me? Like, why did you never invite me to a challenge group or the coaching opportunity? And I'll never forget what she said, because it honestly to this day still really, really bothers me, because she goes to me, she goes, Sydney, why would I? Why would I invite you when I see that on social media that, you don't look like you need a big transformation? She's like, I see you pictures on your boat. You look like you're fine. Like I see you at work every once in a while. Like you're great. Like you don't look like you have tons of weight to lose. And then she's like, and also why would I invite you to coaching? Because she's like, I know you do pretty well in the mortgage industry, and why would I invite you? And it really bothers me, because I was like, wait a second, whoa. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to make that decision for me? Because what she didn't know, and what I would never in my life post on social media, is that I've struggled with an eating disorder, my whole life. Like every get any quick pill wrap formula, all this crap, I've done it, right? What she also didn't know is that I cried every single day coming home from my mortgage job. I absolutely hated it. But she decided to look at me. She kind of knew something. She kind of knew me a little bit, and she saw me on social media, and she made the decision for me. So I'm going to turn that question around to you guys and ask you guys honestly, who are you making a decision for right now? Who do you guys think you are? And I'm saying this in the nicest way, but who do you think you are to make these people's decisions? Who are you scrolling through and you're like, they already have an ab, but they probably wouldn't want 2 more, or oh, this person like doesn't need to lose weight, or this person looks like, look, they drive a Tesla, they don't want a great community. Like we're probably making those decisions every single day. I guarantee you guys probably have like a dream list, like a list of people you'd want on your team. Maybe it's like a best friend or an aunt or an uncle, or someone on social media that you saw that for some reason you're not inviting because you are afraid of rejection. But I'm going to turn that around and say, I don't think it matters what you think with rejection. I think it matters that you're inviting them and letting people make their decisions for themselves. Because again, who do you think you are to just be like, nope, you get it, no. Okay, I guess I'll send it to you. Right? That's not your decision. So when it comes to recruiting, guys, I want you guys to make a list. Call to action, make a list of people that you've been kind of passing through, people that you've been too scared to invite, people that you feel like have not wanted this or not needing this or something like that, and you're making the decision for them. And I want you, first thing, either tonight or tomorrow morning, that's your list to go invite. Just because you never know what people are going through, guys, and it's just not your decision. Okay. Questions on recruiting?
love that one.
Okay. Third tip, and then we can go into a Q&A. Third tip is, okay, so once you get really good at hitting Success Club, then you'll go to recruiting. Once you get really good at recruiting, then the third step is getting your coaches to hit Success Club. Guys, those three things are the only things you do in Beachbody, right? Like, yeah, there's a lot in each thing, but that's how you become a really successful coach. Success Club, recruiting, getting your coaches to hit Success Club, and then kind of just goes back and around. So getting your coaches to hit Success Club. So right now, I don't want you guys to worry tons about this. You guys are kind of on step 1 and step 2, right? Full time, 100% of your time, like talking, inviting, hashtag doing your crap, really getting in there with that type of stuff. And then I want you to do this. Next time you bring someone on as a discount coach, a working coach, a challenger, I want you to say this simple line. I've noticed my most successful challengers always has an accountability buddy to do this with them. Who's your buddy that you want to have sign up today exactly how you just did? That's it. Okay, I'll say it again. I've noticed my most successful challengers always have a buddy to do this with them. Who's your buddy that you want to have sign up today just like you did? So you're asking this question very, very, very first. So as soon as they buy that challenge pack, they sign up as a discount coach, you're asking this question before they get a part of any team, anything like that. Like, you're asking this question up front, because a couple things. First off, they're excited. They just made this purchase. They trust you. Say they purchased from Sarah. They're like, oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm so excited. I've been watching her for 6 months. I'm so excited to join her. So Sarah's going to hook me all up, got my challenge pack, and then anything Sarah says, I'm going to do. Like, you're catching someone off when like they made that emotional investment, they're ready to go, they're excited. I'm going to do whatever you say you do. Sarah says to me, okay, who's your buddy? I'm going to be like, oh, great. Actually, my best friend Amber would probably love to do this with me. Let me call her and I'll get her signed up. Great. Me and Amber are signed up. Now what? Like, they're chomping at the bit to know, like, what do I do next? How do I get started on my journey, right? So when they brought, say I brought my friend Amber, and what you'd have them do is Amber would sign up underneath me. Before even knowing what's going on, I'd be halfway to Emerald. I would give him more discount on my shake. I'd have these wins that I didn't even know existed. And then that's where you can just be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So, you're going to get more of a discount on your shake. This is so great. We're going to get started on your journey. If you have a couple other friends, your shake's free. Boom. First month, they're hitting Success Club. If not first month, they at least helped one person, and that right there is going to help build their confidence. And they're probably going to be longer to stick in the program anyways, because they have that accountability partner. Okay, so those are my 3 steps. So hitting Success Club, recruiting, and getting your coaches to Success Club. And I do want to throw a date on you guys. Well, a couple things about Diamond is Diamond really is simple. It really is a decision. You wake up and you say, you know what, I'm going to hit Diamond. And when you do that, it can happen, and it can happen really fast. It just matters, like, how much work do you want to put in it? How much hashtag do your crap are you going to do? Are you going to show every single day and stay consistent? Because if you do, I guarantee it can happen. So just think, Diamond, 12 people, right? We all know 2 of those have to be Emerald, so they need to know 2 people. But anyways, 12 people. That's all it takes to build a Diamond. 12 people. We all know 12 people. Let's get them started on this gold and this gift that we have. Just show the value of what you have to offer, so people aren't investing $900 on some other people, because it's happening. It's happening every day, everywhere. My mom and my stepdad are actually just joined some weird program like that too, and they're paying a ton of too. So it's like happening all over the place, and I'm just shocked by it, because it's like we have this and we have it for $180. So the date Diamond is so simple, and since tonight is the night that we're going to go invite that list of people that you guys have not invited because you guys have been scared or whatever, and it's not your decision, I want to make the date for you guys May 2nd to hit Diamond by. It's doable. It's a little bit more than 30 days. I had someone hit Diamond last week, and they did it in 8 days. It's a decision. It's so like doable, and each and every single one of you guys can. And this is what I'm going to do for you guys on this call. If you guys do hit Diamond by May 2nd, let me put you guys are going to message me on Facebook. It's Sydney J. Maurer. Put it in the chat. Sydney J. Maurer. Tell me that you hit diamond by that date, and I'll go into the Utah Prize closet and send you guys some swag. Sound cool? Okay. May 2nd's the date. It's a decision. You guys can all do it. Go and bite like crazy. Make it fun. Share the value. Show if you join me, this is kind of what your eating plan is going to be like. I can help you customize it. This is how you're going to be able to breakfast, like kind of show bits and bits of parts of the value that you can provide people. Okay, questions for me.
It's so good. Okay, guys, open mic. Anybody go for it? I took mad notes. That was awesome.
Oh, good.
I have a question about like cold recruiting.
Yeah.
Because it's not my fave.
Okay.
At all. And I had, shockingly, my first negative response to it yesterday. Someone just said, there's a better way to do this, and then blocked me. It's like, oh, like I know I need to get used to like the no, but like, geez, man, you don't have to throw it in my face. But
he's probably having a bad day and then took it out on you.
Yeah, and that's whatever. But I've heard like you want to recruit how you would want to be recruited. So for me, I don't like the fluff. I don't want to be like, oh, your dog's so cute, what's its name, back and forth. Like I have 3 small kids. I don't have time for that. Like get to the point. So is that a good strategy to stick with that? Because then you're going to find those like-minded people.
100%. I definitely think it kind of depends on what social media platform you're on. I think Facebook is more like Match.com. So if you're on Facebook and you're recruiting with Facebook, you do have to kind of do more of, let me get to know you. What's your dog's name? What are your goals? Have you ever thought about this? Blah, 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 blah. Instagram's like speed dating. Like people are on Instagram to be sold things. Like people are on Instagram to be sold things. So if I was on Instagram and I was inviting, I would just, hey, I'm opening up a challenge group. I think you'd be great. This is what I do. Do you want to join? Or people, oh my gosh, I love your news. I love your feed. Are you a coach as well? I think that is such a good invite right there. Are you a coach as well? So that it can be like, yes. And you'll be like, oh, great. Don't have to waste my time. Or no, what's a coach? Oh my gosh, you would be absolutely incredible as a coach, blah, blah, blah. Or I'm thinking about it, you can kind of open up that conversation. I think directly inviting to a challenge group is great. Make sure you're following, like do like I don't know, with 2-1 or 3-5-1 or something like that, where you like and comment and all that stuff, and then send them a direct message. I would do that. But yeah, be direct. Especially on Instagram, people are on Instagram to be sold things. Great question though. Any other questions?
I feel like Sarah's always got a good question.
I know I've asked this from Whit before, but it still holds me back from people. So this is my prejudging people, and it's a lot of my like husband's CrossFit friends. And Whitney says like they make great coaches, but like for some reason, me going to them saying, hey, you should kind of have people not do CrossFit. I guess my mind can't wrap around that.
Yeah, and I don't think it's don't do CrossFit.
Right.
I don't think it's like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. You need to come do your at-home workouts. I think you can marry the two. I think what I would lead with in that case is all freaking nutrition, like ultimate portion fix, 2E mindset. Like people can do their own workouts. Like I work out, I do Beachbody programs, but there's still some days where I like to go running and some days where I like to go to a yoga class. I like to do Pilates and I like to do all this stuff too. Like I'm not married to just Beachbody programs 24/7. So I think that's okay. But what has changed my life is the freaking nutrition plans. And I think that's where you lead with them at is like, great, you have this like thing, but let me show you this nutrition plan and let me show you this shake and let me really get some results. That's what I would do for that. And it's just so much confidence behind your delivery of being like, I know that this works. I know that either 2E mindset or these container systems or whatever is your thing works, and people are like, okay. Like they want to listen. Does that help?
I think what's cool with that too, Allison, is like with Autumn's new portion fix, she goes into like, okay, with Paleo, which is so many CrossFit people, this is how you use the containers. And so now we have like the solution for them. And my little family of marathoners and Ironman people, and, you know, they don't need another workout other than probably yoga, which CrossFit people need that too. But they needed the coach opportunity because they loved fitness so much, which CrossFit people do. They just like live and breathe it, that to make a career out of being fit and be able to help them with the meal plans, like that is gold. So you have like this market of people that already love fitness, and now they could make it a side hobby on top of their awful corporate career that they probably, some of them hate. That would be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Coaching opportunity all the way with that too. Like if they're running their social media like they are an online fitness coach, you'd be like, do you want to make some money doing this? Like if you already like the fitness, I would go directly into, let's make you some money now, actually living your passion.
Okay, so earlier you were talking about showing up and everything like that. So like what do all the top coaches do? Do they do like every single day showing up with workout tips and everything like that in there? Because what I recently did was I wanted to give my people more value. And so what I did was I went into like my highlights, and I'm a mom of 3. And so I like put in like Amazon things that I think moms need. And I put like a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I'm thinking I should have one also where it has like workout tips and everything. So should I have like, I don't exactly know like how the top coaches do it. Where do they always share like a meal that they're doing every single day? Do they always share like a workout that they're doing every single day in their stories and in their posts, or like one or the other?
Yeah, I'll tell you a great example. Amy Rada, she ended up as number 5. I've worked with Amy since she was a diamond, like a baby coach. And she's been so fun to watch like grow and all the things she does. And she's a social media Instagram expert. And what she does, I mean, she's adding value as much as she possibly can. So you know how they're always like, oh, only post on your feed like once a day. Nope, she posts like 4 to 5 to 6 times on her feed. On her stories she lives on. She shows every single meal she's doing, how she's preparing it. She shares her workout. She shows she's getting her workout. And then she does those call to actions like, I can help you. Let me help you as well. And I think she just does it back and forth. Like it's not just only on my stories I do this. It's not like almost like too much structure almost hurts people, I feel like when you just share your day, I don't care if it's in your stories, I don't care if it's your posts, like go back and forth. It doesn't always need to be like on Tuesdays I do this, on Wednesdays I do this, and I share my stories, only this part of it, you know. I definitely love your highlights and how you're doing that. I would for sure do like workout tips of, you know, how putting your energize in your workout tips too. Like the reason why I'm getting my workouts done is because this stuff, you know, like a move that you saw in one of your programs is a great workout tip. You know, how you're able to get it done while you are so busy, it's a great workout tip. So you're still adding value, but I just don't think it matters where you add value at. I think as long as you're just adding it and you're staying consistent and you're showing up every single day.
Because so one of my husband's old coworkers and everything, I saw her the other day and stuff, and I mean, obviously some people get kind of annoyed because I told myself in the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm doubling everything. Like, I don't give a shit what it is, I'm doubling it. And so it's like, I showed up now, like double as much on my stories, double as much on my posts and everything. And so she kind of got like a little bit annoyed and everything. And I was like, well, what's annoying you? I was just like, I'm sharing like a good mix of my dogs and my kids and my husband and my workouts and my meals. I was like, I'm just showing like a whole bunch of stuff. It's not like I'm showing, like shoving my workouts and everything down your throat. And she was just like, well, I mean, I've gone like 6 months and I don't know what you're selling. And I'm like, well, I literally showcased like my mom crack. I like literally show you like what I put in my shakes sometimes, like on time lapse and everything like that. So I don't know how much more I can get like in her face. So I guess like a roundabout question of that girl that's posting so much and everything, does she do it in like different, not speeds, but like, does she do it sometimes, some in like real time and then like change it up with like a fun app or something like that where she mixes up the videos, or like how exactly do you do something?
Yeah. First, I think you need more call to actions. Like if you like, here's my energy
every day.
Okay, good.
No,
so she doesn't know. It's more called to actions too of like, you want some of this for your workout, swipe up. If you want to join me and drink this shake, swipe up. Like maybe be like okay. So what she does too is it's do a couple posts, do a call to action. Don't just do a call to action at the very end of the day, but like a couple posts, call to action. Then she talks to the, and I wouldn't do a ton of talking ones because that kind of gets boring, but she shares something and talks to someone, and then she does like some sort of call to action. And then she does like how I do my hair. Like when women build business, we have to realize like people are following us because they want to be us. Like they actually do want to like somehow relatable, and they're looking up to you and they're like, what are you doing? They want to know how you're curling your hair. They want to know how you're putting on your makeup. They want to know how you're raising your kids. So I love that you're still adding and sharing all that value, but it's like, hey, while you're curling your hair, talk about, I'm doing a new boot camp, a new challenge group, and I'm looking for 10 women to lose 10, 20 pounds. And maybe that's a good idea too on my stories is I'd say, okay, April's right around the corner. I'm looking for 10 women who are going to lose 20 pounds or 10 pounds by Memorial Day weekend. Here's my list, and do your 1 through 10 and start adding people as they sign on with you too. So that people are aware like, okay, she's open up for business. She's looking for it. And it's not just once, but it's like in your face all day long, every day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions?
Goal.
Does this help?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys going to hit it by May 2nd?
Hells yeah. Raise your hand if you're going to hit it by May 2nd.
I don't feel like some of you are very confident. I need that to be turned around.
Lisa's going to hit it. Selena, Allison, Kelly, Sarah. I can't see Ashley, Karen, or Cassia, but I know they're in.
Okay. Every single one of you. So there's 12 people on this, so 11. So 10. So 10, I want 10 messages on May 2nd. And if you hit it sooner than that, message me anytime you guys ever want actually too. But I'm excited for you guys and I'm going to be watching. So let's do it. Let's make the decision and let's be done with it. Move on.
Thank you, Sydney. You're amazing. Can't wait to share this with everyone on the team. That was huge.
Perfect. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Well, good night. Bye, guys.
Bye.